You fall and you break, you got battles to take on, but you figure it out, yeah. When you fall and you break, you got changes to make now.
Living the dream out here on day 4. I woke up a little bit late today, which is nice. I've been having a hard time sleeping for a while, so just getting up when my body wanted to get up is nice. Puts me in a disadvantage for getting everything done in the morning that I want to. But then I gotta prioritize. What is the most important things for me to do? Because, you know, it's easy to like give up on stuff. So most important thing for me is to make sure I get up and spend some time in God's Word. And it doesn't have to be a lot of time, it just has to be a priority. It's easy to then think, okay, what next? I can not exercise, just call it. And I was like, well, I should at least go for a walk because I feel like being outside might lift my spirits. Not that my spirits are down. Today I'm feeling a little tired, but thankful that I had such a good day yesterday. So I'm getting a good walk in. I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna lift some weights. Man, yesterday I felt good and lifting those weights, now I could feel it today. But isn't that the point? That's the point, right? So I was just thinking, today is day 4 for me. If anyone else has started a new challenge or new way of eating or gave up anything for the new year, this is about when you start really feeling it. But just here before too long, you'll just get into your routine and it'll be normal life. So don't give up today. My day today is all over the place. Had some people at work sniffling a little bit. I'm like, okay, is this when everyone starts calling in and I have to work all night? So we'll see. I'm still determined to show everyone everything I eat. So I might have to readjust and do things differently. Or today might just go as planned. Who knows? But life is going to be thrown at you like life always does. There's always going to be challenges. There's always going to be decisions to make. And your job is to navigate them the best you can. And for me today, I'm thankful again that I know that action precedes motivation. Did I really want to come out and walk? Actually, yeah. Do I want to go work out? Not that much. But I'm going to put some work in. Something I can be proud of, something that's adequate and safe, and I'm gonna do it, and when I'm done, I'm gonna be thankful that I did, because I had found the motivation. Well, this is all me talking about before I did it, so hopefully that all pans out. You're currently being recorded. I woke up today also and weighed myself, and I was 228 pounds. Which is cool. I feel like I'm eating a lot, but then I feel like I'm also losing weight. And I also feel like I'm hungry. Like after eating that steak and those 6 eggs last night, I'm like, oh, I'm full. This is nice. But I wasn't too full. It felt good, and then got up and, you know, I saw a reflection on the scale. And it's just a good reminder for me just how easy it is for me to lose weight if I need to. And it doesn't actually feel like a chore or like I'm denying myself anything. The only thing that feels like a chore so far today, really, is the lack of coffee. Had some salted hot water with beef tallow, and it was good. But, you know, sometimes just knowing you're drinking something that's going to give you a little extra push is nice. I'm missing it today, but it's all right. It's all right. I'll make it. I'll make it. All right, let's get this working. Yay, I made it home for lunch. Oh no, I didn't clean my pan. Well, cleaned right up in a jiffy with all that fat. I was thinking about lunch. I'm able to come home for lunch, which is really nice. I'm like, just ground beef with eggs does not sound appealing to me for some reason, but I was like, well, I could do scrambled eggs with bacon. I'll do that. That seems like a lot. So I'm extra hungry today. I felt like eating 12 eggs, a New York strip, and 6 slices of bacon would be like enough for me for a day. But I woke up and I was, you know, a pound lighter, and as I've gone through work today, I'm like getting progressively hungrier. Yeah, I'm gonna cook 4 slices of bacon and 4 of the 6 eggs, we'll see. But I'm just gonna cut my bacon up, throw it in the pan. I got a couple of these New York strips that I made up yesterday. I'm gonna throw them in the sous vide machine. I'll eat one of them for dinner, or 2 of them. Depends on what we're doing, but A lot of times I've found if I cook steaks and have them ready, that's what my wife will eat for dinner. Saving her life over here, you know? Every day, just a little bit more. She's got my sous vide machine all ready because she's feeding Seymour her beloved sourdough starter. We had a conversation a while back about like food and like, well, we've had a lot of conversations about food, but like, what are we gonna do about bread? It's like kids like bread. It's like, should I force my kids not to eat bread? Well, it's not, or no carbs. I think that's unrealistic. So I'm like, well, what would be a good compromise between like just going to the store and buying this crappy bread for them? It's like, oh, how about we make our own? And from what I know about sourdough, it's kind of like a fermented dough. Like the yeast in that sourdough will eat the sugars, and then you get the benefits from the back end of the yeast, which doesn't sound good, eating anything from anything's back end. Hopefully tonight I'll be able to get to some comments, but filming every day and then editing every day, it hasn't been that bad, but I only got a limited time here. It's like YouTube's a blessing and a curse. Not saying the comments are a curse or anything, but they're definitely a blessing, but it's easy to just go through and read them. It's much harder to like answer the questions, you know, and feel like you give everyone intellectual devotion. But here's my goal. I will do the best I can, and if I don't get back to you right away, or I miss something, I still love you. It's okay. 4 pieces of bacon. I'm gonna do 6 eggs. I know it doesn't match, but I want food, for 1, and 2, I think I was thinking 6 pieces of bacon with all the fat left might be a little bit much. A little bit too greasy. I said it, a little too greasy. So I buy these giant cases of eggs, 90 large eggs from Sam's Club, and I'm like, these are the cheapest eggs you could buy there, the biggest deal or bang for your buck, you know. I'm not rich and we buy a lot of eggs. And I always hear the advice like, buy the food you can afford. Well, this is what we can afford, and fortunately, you know, since Eggageddon that happened a while back is over, like these were way more. They're like 14 bucks, I think, a box now. They were like 34. That was messed up. And then every time I go there, I'm like, oh, I'll get these like, you know, pasture-raised, cage-free eggs. And then I look at the price and say, no. Then I'm like, well, maybe just for me. And then my kids will eat these ones. And I'm like, we'll just all eat these ones. Do what you got to do. Rock, whoa, almost lost the camera. Oh, it just needs a little bit of salt. With all that bacon, we're probably good, but I can't help but adding salt to everything because of Gordon Ramsay. I think there's so much leftover grease on my counter from me cooking so much meat in here that my tripod legs are skating. This is a little warm. I don't want to say nothing's worse than eggs sticking to a bottom of a pan, but it's maybe the worst. Like, it's probably pretty up there, like one of the worst things that could ever happen in life. Eggs sticking to the pan. Yeah, top 5 for sure. Like overcooking a steak. You know who you are. Oh, I like it well done. Yeah. You're also probably a sadist. All right, I need to plate this up and I need to eat some food, and I will see you at dinner time. Or you'll see me at dinner time. Or you might see me at breakfast. You can see me anytime. Anytime you want, you can watch any of these videos. That's modern marvel. It's like this food looks like a lot of food, but then I realize, you know, that I'm keeping track of calories, that it's not really that much for someone who is 6'4", 45, 228 pounds, and I'm working on my muscle mass. Literally, my arm can barely even hold this camera up right now because I'm so sore from working out. I did pretty good this morning. I did not want to do good, but I did do good. I did really good. Okay, this is gonna be one of those videos where I'm just saying random stuff to try to be funny in hopes that I get a laugh. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. All right. This one's free. Oh, my wife has friends because she's cool and has to leave early to go have friend coffee with friends, and I gotta cook dinner early for myself or I starve to death.
I'm sorry, your life is
How would
hard.
What's the reality?
What's the reality of what?
I mean, I just started whining about stuff.
We're eating dinner 15 minutes early?
Uh-huh.
Yep.
So you can go have
So
fun.
I can go have fun with a friend.
Okay.
Yeah. In my Kilby Life shirt.
Ooh, nice. Should have got one before I pulled them off the site.
I do have one.
Yeah, good job. Start up the flat top. What are you eating? I have steak, unless you want to eat what you're eating.
I will eat some steak. I'll probably eat what I'm eating too.
What are you eating?
I made pasta fazool, cauliflower.
So, fajole.
It's
Get it, faux fajole.
sausage, homemade broth, spices, tomato paste.
Why are you looking at me? Look at the camera.
You're making me feel awkward now. Yeah, so it's a lot of homemade stuff. Homemade ingredients. Eggplant that we grew at home, peppers that we grew at home that we blended up.
That we grew?
Basil that we grew.
I grew it, she picked it because I lost heart in gardening since I didn't eat the stuff.
Yeah, it's all good.
Okay. All right. What was I doing?
You're cooking.
What?
Flat top.
Flat top.
Flat top.
Flat top. Actually, my shoes are missing. That's what's confusing me.
Oh.
Kids! Never mind, it wasn't my kids. It was me. I was wrong. You were right. I'm sorry. Will you forgive me? This is where I broke my last camera last year. This thing's smoking. This actually shouldn't take too long to cook, but I just realized that I was slacking. One, I forgot to salt it, and I also forgot to weigh it. My guess is about 15 ounces. I could weigh it when we go in, but yeah. Slacking today. I was thinking like beef, butter, bacon, eggs, this is not a big deal. Like, I mostly eat carnivore anyway, like almost 650 days. But then today I was like, you just get that feeling like you want something, but you don't know what it is. That's what I was feeling today. Like I wanted something. What? I don't know. Just wanted something. Look at that crustification. Yeah, this flat top will grill up stuff really quick and crispy. Alright, bro. Be done in a minute. Never mind. I give up trying to get this thing to work. That one is 1 pound 6 ounces, and this one is 15 ounces, 0.8. So 1.6. My wife gets the smaller one. This one here, unless she wants the bigger one.
What'd you say?
I said you get the smaller one.
I'm good with that.
Crap, I just forgot how much it weighed. So that's 1 pound.
Yeah.
1 pound. 1 pound. 1 pound. Da, da, da.
I like how we both started dancing at the same
1
time.
pound. What does it matter? I don't know. I know I'm gonna eat it. I'm probably behind for today on food. I'm not gonna add a half stick of butter today. My family's waiting patiently for me to come eat dinner with me. All right, who are we waiting on now?
Faith and Rachel apparently. I don't know where Ray went.
Where did we go? The girl bathroom. There.
Rachel! That's why you guys act normal for the camera, just like your dad does. Where am I? All right, let's pray. God, we thank you for the many blessings you give us, the time we have together around this table. Thank you for this nourishment, the food you give us. I pray that Mom has just a good night out with her friend. They're able to just be. Lord, thank you for loving us and sending your son. In Jesus' name.
Amen.
I don't care.
I'll jump in, right?
No. Wait, what?
By the way, this steak is really good. What do you think?
It's very good.
All right, see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully I won't be weird tomorrow.
Ow.
Kilby out.
You'll be out.